Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have more PlayStation VR2 news to go over and cover in this video. And we're also going to be dropping one free key for Arizona Sunshine, which just released yesterday on PSVR2. Make sure you check out my review by the way, but for now, let's talk PSVR2 news and congratulations in advance to the lucky winner. It's official guys, Kinetic Games has finally announced that Phasmophobia is coming to PSVR2 in early access for $20 this month on October 29th. It says here, quote unquote, the console edition of the game will match the PC version and will receive future updates at the same time, ensuring constant access to cross-play, meaning you'll be able to team up with other ghost hunters no matter where you play. At launch, console players will be able to take part in the Blood Moon event alongside PC players too. And we also have some details specifically on the PSVR2 version, courtesy of uploadvr.com. Quote unquote, in a group Q&A session after a recent digital presentation, Kinetic Games informed UploadVR that the PSVR2 version runs at 60 FPS performance with 120Hz pre-projection. I'm told there is nothing immediate planned regarding PS5 Pro support for the initial early access launch, though it's a possibility later on. Foveated rendering for eye tracking is also supported, though the PSVR2 version does not use haptic feedback or adaptive triggers. So what do you guys think? I personally feel a little bit disappointed knowing that the game is not going to take full advantage of the PSVR2 hardware, but I'm interested to know what you think, so comment below. What if I tell you that there is a new PSVR2 game that just released about 2 weeks ago, and it has sold better on PSVR2 during these first 2 weeks of launch than it did on MetaQuest? Shocking, I know. But that's literally what happened with the excellent platformer Max Mustard. Toast Interactive has put out a statement this week to celebrate their massive PSVR2 launch, and it says the following. Quote unquote, we originally released Max Mustard on MetaQuest in March this year, a platform with over 20 million headsets. The game was incredibly well received and players loved it, so we knew the logical next step would be to bring it to other platforms. Over the last months, we focused on the PlayStation version, which launched on October 3rd. Now we all know that the PSVR2 hasn't quite received the attention or hardware sales it truly deserves, with approximately 2 million units shipped, 10% that of Quest. Despite being a fraction of the market, Max Mustard has sold better on PSVR2 during the first 2 weeks of launch than it did on MetaQuest. We thought this was an interesting statistic that breaks the norm of what the industry is seeing. So there you have it guys. I think VR developers and especially PSVR2 developers need to take notes here. If you make an excellent PSVR2 port that takes full advantage of the PSVR2 hardware, if you respect this hardware and the passionate fanbase behind it, then you might just make more money on this platform than you would on other more popular platforms, albeit with a more casual audience. And before talking about the games that are releasing next week on PSVR2, I want to encourage you to take a second out of your day to support the channel and hit that subscribe button. You see, the overwhelming majority of you guys who watch my content are still not subscribed yet. So how about we change that right now and we collectively smash that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for your support. And now, let's talk about Vendetta Forever and Whitewater VR. Next week we have 2 new game releases to look forward to, and you guessed it, they're both releasing on the same day, next Thursday, October 24th. Let's talk first about Vendetta Forever from Endreams. This one is an action first-person shooter that fuses rapid-fire tactical gunplay with effortless acrobatic style and a love letter to classic action cinema. Quote unquote, we take everything you love about top-tier VR action, remove the fluff, and cut to the good part for 100% gunplay purity. The game will feature 60 unique scenes, 20 modifiers, 50 plus iconic weapons, 50 plus achievements, and global leaderboards. It should be a good time. Then we have Whitewater VR Extreme Kayaking Adventure, and obviously this is a completely different type of game, and I'm glad that this is the case, so that these two games don't have to compete against each other since they're dropping on the same day. But yeah, this one is basically Kayak VR Mirage, but with more whitewater rapids. What's more impressive, however, is that unlike Kayak VR Mirage, that has a whole team behind it, Whitewater VR is actually developed by a single person, Mr. Adam Horvath, and it will feature 5 unique handcrafted environments, physics-based kayaking experience, and a realistic water simulation. So yeah, the VR industry could definitely use more people like Mr. Adam here. It's time for our weekly EXOcars coverage on the channel. We have more details to share with you guys and potentially a new release date for the PSVR2 version. I say potentially because it's still not 100% confirmed yet, as Joyway has stated that they're doing their best to meet that release date, which is November 14th, but they're still not sure yet, so they're going to update us as soon as they have everything sorted out. But for now, the release date is November 14th, and I'm happy to report that it has been officially confirmed that EXOcars will indeed have car collisions. Not in every mode though, as it seems like the game is going to have 3 multiplayer modes at launch. One is being kept as a secret and will be revealed closer to launch. The second is the asynchronous mode that I told you guys about last week. This mode will not have car collisions, and I think it makes sense. But in the real-time multiplayer mode, which supports up to 4 players, there will definitely be car collisions, and you'll also have the option to turn it off, but come on, who's gonna do that? In addition to Vendetta Forever and Whitewater VR, we also have a new Walkabout minigolf DLC releasing next Thursday, October 24th. It says here, quote unquote, "Get ready to log on and tee off." It's the totally gnarly third installment of our Villains Lair series, 8-Bit Lair. Can you stop Vincent Victor's plot to shred the physical world and bring it all into his vast virtual reality? Found out in this radical Walkabout minigolf course on October 24th. And before closing off this video, I want to let you guys know that Starship Troopers Continuum has been delayed to November 25th on PSVR2. The game was originally supposed to come out this month on October 31st, but apparently the devs need more time to work on the game and make sure it's in a very polished state at launch. So if you have been waiting to play this game on PSVR2, looks like we're gonna have to wait for a couple more weeks. I also want to inform my GT7 fans that there is an exclusive PSVR2 league that is about to kick off this December called the SVR Porsche Super Cup. This league will feature 7 teams of 2 drivers, each with their own team channel and onboard radio communications, ensuring an immersive racing experience. Races will be live streamed on YouTube with full commentary, and they are scheduled for Sundays at 5:30 p.m. CEST, held once every 2 weeks. They are currently in the team building phase, so if you want to be part of the action, make sure you join the SVR League's official Discord. And that's gonna have to do it for this video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, if you found it informative, and for more PSVR2 news, reviews, and discussions, and giveaways, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on the notifications as well. Thank you for watching and for all of your support. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care.